Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, October 1st, first day of October. Rabbit. It's going to bring me some luck this month. But we have birthdays today because today is Vicky Baker's birthday. So, Vicky, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vicky. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Jesse Robert Garza, Garza. It's Jesse's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesse. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Michelle Cup, K-U-P. Michelle. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michelle. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And Rosemary Lopez. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rosemary. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all four of you have a great birthday today. Jim and I have a little bit of running around to do today. I have to get my tabs for my car. We have both cars registered in Jim's name. So for the 11th, I don't know why I did that. I should have split them up. I've done one on my birthday and one on his birthday, kind of saved the cost. I mean, we're going to end up paying it anyhow, but rather than one big whack. So we got to go over there. Jim has a vanity plate that he wants to switch up a little bit. Otherwise, we could have just done it online, and it probably would have been fine because the tabs are good to the 11th of October. But he wants to change something. I don't know what. It's a license plate. I don't really care. But Jim likes to have a personalized one. And then, where else do we got to go? I got to go to Kohl's to return a jacket. I bought a jacket. It fits me perfectly. I zipped it up, and as soon as I zipped it up, the bottom split all the way open. So I thought, well, maybe I zipped it up wrong. So I unzipped it, zipped it back up again, split again. So then I tried maybe I thought it fit, but it didn't fit. So I tried to zip it up myself, like laying flat. Nope, the zipper kept splitting. So I got to bring that back. It's a really nice jacket. It fits me really nice too, but not if the zipper don't work. So I got to bring that back. And then I got to go to the bank to get some money because Sophia came and cut the grass yesterday and we didn't have the money to pay her. So I got to go there. And then I got to go to Kroger's. And then from Kroger's, we're going to go to the post office to see if I got any mail. And then I'm going to be doing a soup collab next month. And so I'm going to make some soup today because we're going to go to Sebastian's football game this afternoon. And so I thought I'd put, it's a crock pot, Taco Tuesday. It's like a chili. Basically, it's a chili, but it's called a Taco Tuesday soup. And so I'm going to make that, put that in the crock pot before we leave. I've already got a load of laundry in the washing machine. So when I get home, I'll flip it into the dryer and fold that before we go. And yeah, that's it. Yesterday was a long day with Mary. I'm glad we figured out that we were going to be going to the wrong hospital because I would have been a little perturbed going a half an hour in the wrong direction, only to turn around and have to come back this way. But everything was put back. It was her point. She was supposed to be there at 11 to do blood work. We actually got there at 20 after 11, so we did make some pretty good time, I guess. And they were backlogged anyhow. The guy that was in front of me said he had been waiting for half an hour anyhow. So we ended up waiting 25 minutes. I think they took her in about 11:45. Then her procedure was supposed to start at 12, and I felt bad because the lady that was having the procedure done, it was only supposed to be like an hour and a half procedure, and she was in there for almost 5 hours. And then when we were talking to her husband afterwards, it wasn't even successful. She's got to go and try it all over again on Friday. I was like, oh, I felt so bad for her. And so then that put us behind. And then when Mary came out of recovery, Mary didn't actually, she was supposed to go in at 12. She actually didn't go in until, I think it was 4. Close to 4, 3:45, something like that. And it really was only 45 minutes, like they said. And then she was supposed to be in recovery for an hour, at least an hour. Well, they had told me originally 2 to 4 hours. But it ended up she was only in there for an hour and a half because she came out of the surgery so well. I guess she's a champ at this now. She's done it so many times. So that wasn't a problem. But the thing is, like, when she came out of recovery, each nurse had their own patients, and since obviously the surgery threw everybody behind. And so one by one, as the other patients were going home, the nurses were allowed to go. So Mary's nurse, I heard her say, well, as soon as she gets released, then we can go. I can go. And so she said, but she's got to be at least an hour and a half before, since the last, anesthesia was given to her. And so she came and asked Mary, she said, would you like something to eat? Because I know you haven't eaten since before midnight last night. Mary said, no, I'm fine. Well, we have a Big Boys, which is it's Elias Brothers Big Boys, but I know around the country it's Bob's Big Boys, like across the street from the hospital. And she says, what I really like was a Big Boy. And so I'm thinking, well, yeah, that's probably, we can pick that up on your way home. And so then Don says, well, I'll run over there. He's a fast walker, let me tell you. He says, let me go pick it up, call it in, and I'll go get it. And so then just as he got back with the food, her nurse came and says, well, you can go home. And so I thought, oh, good, we're going to get out of here at a halfway decent time. And then Mary says, no, I think I'll eat my food first. Well, the nurse, being, bless her heart, she didn't say, why can't you take it to go? And so I even said to Mary, just take it to go. You can eat it in the car. And she says, no, I'd rather eat it here. Mary is a slow eater. She's just a slow eater no matter what. We didn't get out of there until probably 20 after 6 by the time she got done getting dressed and I got the car and everything, and then I had to drive her home, which was a half an hour, and then it took me, I didn't get home until like 7:40 last night. And let me tell you, I do not drive well in the dark. It's like, the rule is I don't, like when I had to bring Denise last week, the morning dark is, I don't know, it makes no sense, I know, but the morning dark is brighter than the evening dark to me. I didn't have too many problems driving in the morning dark, but coming home last night, I was glad I was alone in the car because it was a little scary. The way I see things at night is like, when you're watching a Christmas movie and then they show you all the Christmas lights all out of focus and then they slowly focus them in and you can see how beautiful the lights are. I see the out of focus lights. So all the rear lights all look like unfocused Christmas lights to me. And basically when I'm driving, I don't really look at the car in front of me. I look at the lines in the road. I know. That's why I don't drive at night. Sometimes you just got to acknowledge your shortcomings. And my shortcoming is driving at night. And I was telling Mary, I says, the sun goes down at 7:10. I got to get home. I got to get home. So, but I made it safely. And I didn't see any accidents behind me because usually I might have been the one causing them. But no, there was no accidents behind me. But when we were in the hospital, I was freezing my butt off. It was so cold in that hospital. And we were sitting in the waiting room. And everybody was kind of like shivering, and so I said to the one guy, I says, are you cold? And he says, I am freezing. He says, I don't know why it's so cold in here. He says, I can see in the back where they're doing the surgery and that, but this is the waiting room. We don't need it this cold. And I go, yeah, I know. So I thought, well, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, and then I thought, I am going to find a blanket. I found a little, those little carts, they have all the linens and stuff on there. I found a blanket. I thought, I don't care. So I went and I took the blanket and I came back to the waiting room and wrapped myself up on it, and everybody kind of looked at me. And I didn't care. I was warm at that point. Nobody said anything. And then when they came in to finally get us for Mary, she said, oh, you found a blanket. I said, yeah, I was freezing. She says, well, no, it is a little chilly in here. She says, but I'm glad you thought of your comfort. I don't know if she was being a smart ass or what, but, I didn't care. I was freezing. I was actually freezing. It was so cold. So I know, only Sandy. I think when you get older, you can get away with a lot more because they just think, oh, bless her heart. Bless her heart. That old woman was cold. She needed a blanket. Because even the guy, I said, do you want me to go get you one? And he says, no, that's okay. One, to not break the rules, oh my gosh, I'll break a rule if it's for my comfort to somewhat. I will break a rule. But she's fine. What's nice about it is the hospital is changing ownership or whatever. It's an Ascension hospital, right? Yesterday it was an Ascension hospital. Mary's getting her transplant done at a Henry Ford facility hospital, and Henry Ford took over all the Ascensions. So starting today, all of Mary's records can be accessed by both Henry Ford and Ascension. So we don't have to worry, because we were kind of concerned that because the doctor that was doing the procedure was not her transplant doctor, it was her kidney doctor, who's completely different from the kidney transplant doctor. I don't know, Mary's got too many doctors. It's kind of hard to keep track of all of them. But she's doing well. She's doing really well. She got up and got around really quick. I was really surprised with the procedure. And I don't think there really was a problem because sometimes they would kind of You can tell if there's bad news. It didn't seem like there was bad news. If there was some cancer or something in it, as long as it was contained to the kidney, I guess that would move her higher up on the list. But we'll find that out for sure on Friday. And then Ron has been in not intensive care. He's been in intensive therapy for a week, and they seem to think he's going to be able to come home Friday. So, and then he'll have a nurse come Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. He's still got to wear that vacuum machine for 3 months, and has to stay near a plug because it's got to be plugged in. The little bit driving home. I think Bertie's got one of the newer cars where you can plug into her car. I'm pretty positive that she does. She's got a pretty new car. So she's doing well. So thank you for all your prayers for both Mary and Ron. And then if you could include my brother Michael, he's got some kind of upper respiratory infection. He sounded so bad on Friday when I talked to him, and Saturday night, I guess he was having a hard time breathing, and he went to the hospital in the emergency room, and he said he was so scared he really thought that he was never going to be coming back home again. He said he was that sick. But they just kept him overnight and gave him some steroids and some medications. And then I talked to him last night. He still sounded pretty bad, but he sounded better, but he still sounded pretty bad. He said he was scared. He really was scared, because my brother is 70. He'll be 72 in November. So, we're not spring chickens anymore as much as we'd like to think we are. But, well, I have to go fold my laundry, and I have to get my soup going so that we can get going to Sebastian's football game. So let me take you with us for the rest of our day. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Well, we got a little bit of running around to do today, so we thought we'd take you with us. So first off, we got to go to the Secretary of State to get our license tabs. Didn't mail them out in time to get back in time, so we're going to go there. We have a reservation, so.
A reservation.
So there he is. And then we're going to go where today?
We're going to go where today?
Sebastian's football game.
Oh, Sebastian.
Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Well, it's supposed to be 65% chance at between 3 and 4.
Yeah, he starts playing at 3:45. So we have an umbrella. We'll see. Okie dokie. Oh, the mailman already came. Oh well. Okay, we'll see ya. Okay, I got a jacket from Kohl's online that I really liked. It's an Eddie Bauer coat. That's the color. But I used $10 of my birthday money, $10 of my Kohl's cash, and it was regularly on sale for $109 for $65. So if I return it, all I'm going to get is $65. No, I won't get $65. I'd get $40 $45 something, because they would take the $10 off that I got for the Kohl's cash and the $10 for my birthday cash, and then I'd have to reorder the jacket and pay $109 with no discounts. So they told me to go and order another one, pay the $109 for the coat, bring it back, and then they'll give me the adjustment. So that'll end up being an even exchange, and then I'll get my $45 or whatever back. A lot of rigmarole, because they don't sell this jacket in the store. If they sold it in the store, I could have just done an even exchange. But since it was an online-only purchase, so I got to go through all that rigmarole. But for almost $50, I can deal with that. The bad thing is, it took a while. I ordered it for my birthday, which was September 7th, and I just got it yesterday. And it's just a spring raincoat. But I'll have it for the spring, I guess. We'll see. Okay, now we're going to go to the bank to get some money. Does that sound good, Jim?
Sounds like a plan.
I think it'd be better if we went in Jim's bank account, don't you?
I guess it would be better.
But it's
for
not,
you.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Here we are. My Sophia. Sophia's being a martyr, right? She don't want to sit in the bleachers. And then there's Dan.
Did you see that silence?
Yes, mine guy's better.
Well, I told Dad yours was better, but he's like first probably for Clinton Township.
Yeah, that's true.
You want kickoff? Anybody else on kickoff? You want kickoff? You want kickoff?
He's number 17. He's right there.
Ooh, we can take a commanding lead here. Yeah.
Yeah, over there. I don't know. Can y'all throw a ball with me? Oh, what his kids are playing? I'm just saying. Oh. Oh, they got a game next. Trying to beat the rain. You don't catch a little bit. For real? It's gonna start in
4.4 seconds. Last game.
Got tears. Get it, Martin!
Oh, we must have run enough.
Get him, baby!
We're fair weather fans, aren't we, Joe?
We are.
There's a storm coming in, and we figured we are slow-moving walkers. And so we wanted to get to the car before the rain come down. So we left at the top of the fourth quarter, and we were up by, what was it, 18-6, wasn't it? Or
Yes.
18-6. So we were winning. So hopefully, their good luck charms have left, so hopefully they'll still end up winning. That's the storm moving in. Well, Sebastian's team ended up, look at my perfect day, gotta have the light on. Sebastian's team ended up winning 18-14. I know I got the light glaring in my glasses now. Anyway, I stopped by the post office earlier, and guess what? I did get some mail. So let me see what I got. It's a birthday card. It's your year to shine, a birthday message by Emily Matthews. Look ahead with hope and see the future that's in store, for this will be your year to shine, and let your spirits soar. Just wish your fondest wishes and believe with all your heart, and know that you deserve the best, then watch the magic start. You've worked so hard and cared so much to get to where you are, and I just know this year will be your greatest year by far. Happy birthday month. Hoping you just slide in, making your birthday quarter. Your walking buddy, Lori Reitzman from New York. Yeah, Lori and I, well, she's doing way better than walking. Reitzma, R-E-I-T-S-M-A. She's doing better walking than I am. I'm kind of slacking off here a little bit, but I've been kind of busy. I've been trying to get my steps in as much as I can. But thank you so much for the card, Lori. I appreciate it. Like I said, Sebastian's team ended up winning 18-14, so that was a close game. They're 3-0 now. Our Tigers, which I don't really care, but Jim does, is winning right now. He's watching the game. He taped it while we were gone. So he's watching the game. And then, yeah, that's going to do it. So, yeah, let me show you what I didn't eat a big breakfast. I'll show you. It was like 4 points. And then for dinner, I have my taco soup, and I have a slice of bread with it and some iced tea. So I'm going to be under my points today. I didn't weigh myself today because, once again, I got up at an odd time. So I'm just going to wait till next Monday and just do a 2-week weigh-in, see how I'm doing. I'm staying on plan, just not getting all my walking in like I'm hoping. But let me show you what I had to eat today, and I'm going to tell you to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Okay, I know I told you earlier that Ron was coming home Thursday or Friday. Just got off the phone with Birdie, change of plans. They're going to reopen him up tomorrow at noon. So if you could say some extra prayers for Ron. We don't know what's going on now, but they are going to reassess what they've done. So say some extra prayers for Ron for a successful surgery. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm not really that hungry, but I want to eat something. So I'm going to have 2 hard-boiled eggs for $0, a banana for $0, and 6 ounces of orange juice for 4 points. So it is a 4-point breakfast. Okay, my chili is 3 points. I'm going to say it's 5 because I have a cup and a half. A tablespoon of my cheese. for 1 point. A tablespoon of sour cream for 2 points. And a slice of bread for 5. So it's 5, 10, 13, 14, 15 points. Right? 5, 6, 7, 12. 12 points.